Hello everyone. So got my hair done. Um, can you tell? Here's a picture of me from a recent video. Here's what I look like now. I can't do a split screen thing. Not yet. I can't do that yet, but oh, burpee again. Yeah. The bangs are a lot shorter than I wanted, but but it's okay. You know, hair grows, so it's all right. Um, so I had a stylist for 3 years. And then she turned out to be a transphobic idiot. So I had to leave her and go to somebody else. She was good. She could cut a straight line for a while. Um, when I decided to get bangs done, she couldn't cut them straight. If you go back and look at some of my other videos, see my bangs are all fucked up. They're not like this. Yeah. And so I said, okay, I have to find another stylist. Found another stylist. I went to Hair Masters. Big mistake. I mean, it wasn't a big mistake, but they were at least able to cut the bangs straight, so that was good, because it's in the front. It's what everybody sees. Um, but the person I went to today, she was pretty cool, and I think she did a good job. And just a bit shorter than I wanted, but that's okay. It's kind of cute, you know. And I had people staring at me today when I was in the store, but yeah. So um, I'm gonna make I'm gonna do a video where I show a little bit, but if you want to see the whole thing, you can support me rather on Patreon. So okay, you can find a link down in the description to my Patreon. So yeah, um, yeah, they're very short, but it's a cute. This side is actually it's straight. It just kind of it sits weird, but yeah, it's cute. I like my hair to be longer in the front because I've got fat cheeks and these cheeks and well, maybe these cheeks too, but uh, and so when the hair is down here, it kind of frames my face differently. It doesn't make my cheeks look quite as fat as they, I guess, are. We have this image of ourselves in our minds, and when my hair is longer, that's how I look kind of in my head now. You know, Finally, thankfully, I don't look like how I used to look, 10 years ago or whatever. Um, a lot's changed up here. Well, everywhere. Um, but yeah, so going to uh, an independent stylist was uh, going back to an independent stylist was a great idea because yeah, I I went to the chain place Hair Masters, and they have a price list on the wall, and it says X amount of dollars for I don't know, like super supreme stylist or whatever. I can't remember what they call it. It was like the super experienced, stylist that is really good, and or you can get your hair done by one of the people who isn't very good. And I'm like, well, I'd like to see I think it was master stylist. I'd like to see a master stylist. And the lady was like, we're all master stylists. I'm like, then why do you have different prices? You know, what do you do differently? How how does that work? But literally with an independent stylist, it's what do you want done? Cut and style. That includes your hair getting washed. And I say, okay, it's this much. And I mean, they're just as good at that price as they are at any other price, you know. So, if they are in fact good. But yeah, I think that's why I'm going to keep supporting, you know, independent stylists who own their own salons, because they have more invested in it, you know. At a chain, one, there's a lot of turnover, and two, you get dicked around, you know. They're not very good, generally, in my experience. And you get stuff like Master Stylist. I mean, I still don't get that. If they're all the Master Stylist, then what? You know? Whatever. Yeah, I like it. It's and my bangs, you know, for the longest time when people would cut them, they would cut the sides would have kind of a, you know, like a thing like this, you know. And I would always say, you know, cut them just straight. I want that straight, hard line there. None of them ever did it, and she did it that way too, you know, with the kind of curve in it. And I was like, can you just cut that off? She said, yeah, sure, no problem. And she just cut it right off. So, yeah. But I'm happy. I'm clam happy. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my new-ish short inverted bob. So this hair is called, this hairstyle, short inverted bob. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.